Walker mowers make everything easy. Gliding over hills, down through a ditch. It's just things you don't have to go back to you don't have to hit it again. I already mowed it, so I don't have to go back and weed eat it or mow it in a different direction to cut in. I hit it on the first pass. Simplicity, the easiness of lifting the deck up to clean out. I like to get on yards as early as possible. I get on there 6:30. If it clumps up, flip it up, clean it out, back down, rock and roll. And I like to cut when the grass is wet too, because it lays it down real nice.
The guys like it, the customers like it. It fills all the gaps in all the services that we provide. I mean, you want to talk about the ergonomics, the ease of maintenance, ease to dump the grass, the cut. Everything about it just works for our industry. There's really nothing bad I can say about it. And it wasn't easy for me to switch to this walker. It took one guy probably 2 to 3 years to convince me. So I was that young guy at one time saying, I'm not spending that kind of money for a mower. I'm not putting on a high dump. I was actually embarrassed as a business owner that I wouldn't look at an alternative that can help my business grow.
From the moment you first turn the engine on till you put it away for the evening, you feel that quality. And we have 2 mowers here on the property. One is significantly more hours on it. Both perform just perfectly. They do the job as I want them to do. I want a nice clean cut. This piece of equipment is manufactured in such a way that it's aerospace quality. And it actually performs the job that they designed it to do.
To start with loading the trailer, the walker's super easy just because you can see everything. You can back it on, and like my trailer, I've kind of got it Tetris together. And then from just having the control panel all there together, you don't got to reach everywhere. Everything's right there where you need it. From my standpoint, where I'm constantly back and forth off the trailer, unloading and loading, the power dump is a huge feature that I love. I recently got a trailer where I can use the power dump, and I wouldn't go without it. It's super easy.
If somebody asks me what kind of machines we gotta use right here, I say we get walkers, because it's the best machines, easy to work in there, good machines. You can work 40 hours, no problem. You do the service, very easy to do the service and do perfect job.
I would say out of most of the equipment that we use, the walker is probably the easiest piece of equipment to train new employees on. It's intuitive, and you can operate with one hand essentially. And so what we found, especially with a lot of our younger employees, it's almost like second nature to them. They're used to playing video games. They're used to not having a whole lot of input where, you know, you've got big bars and things like that you're steering with, which is kind of cumbersome. It's intuitive, it's easy, and it's probably one of the easiest pieces of equipment to ramp guys up on, to be honest, even if they've never mowed lawns before in their life.
I also love the sounder. It lets me know that I'm getting close to filling the bin. No one likes to stop halfway through a stripe with a full bin and then have to turn around or keep going and come back to that stripe again. I know right when it's gonna come to be that I need to go dump that bin.
You're on a walker 8 hours a day. You know, there's a few bumpy lawns where you may feel it a little bit in the back the next day, but being able to between the comfort seats or the Grammer suspension seats, it makes a huge difference. And especially just the seating position in general, it's comfortable. You're gonna stick with it. So being able to come home at the end of the day and, you know, be comfortable and not just absolutely beat to death, it makes a difference.
I love the high dump. The speed at which I can get rid of my grass and return to the job is just fantastic. And I don't have to get off the mower, I don't have to reach back and dump it, I don't have to reach my arm in there and pull out grass. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why I love that. I toggle it back on the way to the dump site before I've even turned around, and that saves a lot of time. I only have to give one quick stop back, and I've completely emptied the bin, and I close it up on the way back out. And I have operated that bin again and again and again, and zero problems.